Bien, creo que ya estamos en directo. Me escucho muy bajo, lo voy a hacer un poquito. Muy bien, les prometo mucho, chicos. Tengo que poner el chat. Ok. A ver, espérame. Aquí está. Le vamos, ahora desplegamos el chat. Chat en ventana emergente. Hola, Pinklo, muchas gracias por pasarte directo. Te lo agradezco mucho. Muchas gracias. A la torre, a la torre, a la torre. Vamos muy leído.
The wind rises.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person.
Muy buena.
Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver
Ahora que me acuerdo,
guard,
espérame. Ahora que me acuerdo, no hice la presentación. Hola, Mario, muchas gracias por pasarte directo. En serio, te agradezco mucho. Muchas gracias. Hey, ¿cómo está, gente de YouTube? Aquí un nuevo directo para el canal. Estamos nosotros nuevamente en lo que es Genshin Impact, en la nueva actualización. Y como podrán ver, se me está guiando. Creo que ya es términos de mi computadora, porque mi computadora de la nada se puso muy lenta. Pues bueno, no hay nada que pueda hacer. Espero que esto no afecte tanto esto del directo. Así que vamos a continuar y espero que no se esté trabando mucho, porque desde aquí se nota de que se está lagueando un poquito.
Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
Vamos, Painos, no te engañes a ti mismo.
Fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Decidido,
Then
pues.
it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up
Como
first
digas,
thing in the
Paimon.
morning to get in line and buy a copy. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good.
Muchas gracias, Mario, por la suerte. Esperemos que la misión no sea tan complicada y esperemos que que el juego no se esté lagueando tanto.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy.
Por
Looks
los
like I know
codos.
the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much.
Sí, claro, Paimon.
It's an honor to meet you both.
Un día de estos te voy a cocinar viva.
Monsieur Novelat wishes to see you.
Ah, caray.
He has something important to discuss in person.
Nivelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Marmonia and asked Monsieur Novelat in person.
Ya veo.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Muy bien.
We haven't
Adiós.
left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Hacia las estrellas del abismo marino. Muy bien, tengo que hacer algo rapidito, chicos. Si es que voy a ver si puedo bajar lo que son los gráficos. Ah, ya están muy baja. 30 FPS, sincronización, resolución, calidad de sombra muy baja, muy baja, muy baja. Vertical, reflejo de extensión, bloom, densidad de personas. Voy a bajarla a baja. Efectos de compañías en computadora. De este. Ya parece que estoy yendo un poquito mejor. A ver, ¿de qué quiero hablar con nosotros, Nebula? Estoy un poco intrigado. ¿Será donde nos envían a la prisión esa? Ah, caray, aquí hay una misión. Nebulet, ¿cómo estás?
We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Me parece
The
bien.
situation is this.
Hace
It
poco
has
me
come
parece
to
una
my
armonía.
attention that the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright.
¿Desde cuándo piensas tú?
I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting,
Y
it
tú no
could
eras la que
easily
quería
result
problemas.
in the problem escalating.
Querías un problema de verdad.
It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
Estoy con Nebulita en esto.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time.
Esta tipa es mensa.
Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many.
Nadie le
So
importa.
I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Patearle la cola, Nebuli.
Though it could officially be considered a
Arlequino.
diplomatic conference,
Primera vez
I prefer to see our
aparece.
meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
Su diseño está
I
muy
assume you see it the
épico.
same way, Miss Farina?
Arlequino, la sota. La cuarta de los 11 Fatui. Yo pensé que era la de. Yo pensé que era la 10ª. Güey, estoy en shock. Yo pensé que ella era la 10ª.
Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank
Yo
you
pensé
for
que
providing
Capitano era el
pastries.
cuarto.
They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited...
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Ella es de Fontaine.
So, naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by...
Ah, ya se enteró.
Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues.
Pero bien que lo quieres matar tú,
To
¿no?
happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Yo es la primera prisión de Arlequino. Me dejó impactado que Que ya sea la cuarta, yo
Did
pensé que
say
era la
that
décima,
father
que era
would
de
be
las más
returning
débiles.
soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware
Bueno,
of the
estoy feliz
situation.
porque Arlequino me gustaba
I
mucho.
also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can
Sí,
act a little weird at
un arconte
times,
muy
she's
inútil.
still an Archon.
In reality, this
Es la
problem is
historia,
even
en su
more thorough
jugabilidad
than it
es hermosa.
appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no
Creo
matter
que
how
sé quién es él.
serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate
La
inside the
torre, ¿cuánto
fortress
tiempo
during
lleva
your
trazar el
detention.
directo?
This
A ver,
will save
espérame.
us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Listo, creo que el directo ya está yendo bien. Creo que ya lo tengo normal. No, es que se está rayando mucho. Creo que lo voy a poner en el teléfono el chat. A ver, espérame tantito. Listo, la situación es bastante complicada.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation.
Listo, ya lo tengo normal.
Also, we will rendezvous at the fortress of Meripede's entrance on Erenius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Alright! Even though we'll be there on trumped up charges, we'll be in
Ya aceptaste, Paimon.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Te cocinaré a ti
Are
viva.
you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Gracias. Ahora café lucerna. Bueno, chicos, hay algo que quiero probar antes de continuar con la historia. Y es que dicen que Neulet está muy roto. Y quiero probarlo. Se parece a vuelta en ese sentido. A la torre. ¡Ay, no me digas que ese es su ataque cargado! Dios, está muy roto. Ah, voy perdiendo vida. Dios, oye, está rotísimo. Está rotísimo el güey. Hola Giselle, muchas gracias por pasarte el directo, te lo agradezco mucho, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias por pasarte directo, Giselle, te lo agradezco mucho, muchas gracias. Está rotísimo. Está rotísimo, no, está rotísimo. Hola María, muchas gracias por pasarte directo, hace mucho que no pasabas, ya se te extrañaba aquí por el canal. ¿Cómo ha ido todo, María? No, Nebulita está rotísimo. No, chicos, ya la próxima actualización sale purina. Porque me hacen esto, está bien roto. Bien, todo bien, me alegro. Por lo Arcontes, ¿cuántos has pedido? A ti te voy a cocinar viva. ¿Cómo has avanzado en Minecraft? Pues ya derrotamos al Warden. No he publicado ese video, sí es cierto, qué bueno que me dices, porque no he publicado el video de la batalla contra el Warden. Así que el día de mañana yo me pondré a editar este video para que ustedes lo vean. Pero sí, ya derrotamos al Warden, tengo mi armadura de Netherite y todo. ¿Quién nos está espiando? Oh. No, Dios mío.
Remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him, but he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Esa Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Maripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that?
Ah, yo ni la espada de diamante logro conseguir. A ver cuándo me animo a hacer un mundo de Minecraft con suscriptores. Creo que estaría muy chido.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing.
¿Te aguantas?
Right, there's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Maripede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Esa siempre busca oportunidad para conseguir noticias.
Face to face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke Infante.
Creo que la espada creo que la sigo teniendo de diamante, o sea, creo que aún no la cubierta de nerites. La última vez que jugué fue la semana pasada.
On top of that, the Fortress of Maripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
Alright, you got a deal.
No, Paimon!
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
En lo que te metiste, Charlotte. Bueno, ya que hizo eso por nosotros, mira, apenitas mis primitos me crearon una cuenta para unirme a su servidor. Pues tendré que considerar eso, todavía lo estoy planeando. Todavía es algo que no considero. Aquí son las zonas nuevas. Pensé que una de las zonas nuevas estaría aquí abajo. Pero bueno. 7 espectadores en vivo, creo que de los directos de Genshin, este ha sido con el que más espectadores he tenido en directo en Genshin. Este o el de consiguiendo a Najida. Tú, pero es que el personaje que acabo de probar, no, es que no, está muy roto, chicos. ¿Por qué me hacen eso? Voy a sufrir intentando no tirar por él, chicos. Así se los digo. Voy a sufrir, pero bien cañón. Y son bien rateros, me roban mis cosas, madera, piedra y más. No, odio a las personas que hacen eso. Lo odio. Hubo también un tiempo en el que tenía compañeros de que les encantaba robar. Y yo aprendiendo la lección de cuando me robaban cosas, ponía trampas y ni modo, lo que pase es lo que les pase. Si pierden cosas no es mi problema, ellos me los buscaron por intentar robarme. Ah, caray, nunca se me ocurrió venir por aquí. Chicos, tengo la percepción de la realidad bien alterada. ¡No! ¡Se me metió!
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Maripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back.
Ooh, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Maripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves.
¿De qué se trata este juego y cómo se llama? Estamos en Genshin Impact. Es un juego de RPG en el que un viajero o una viajera pierde a su hermano o hermana, depende de quién eliges. Espérate, voy a pasear esto para que me pueda explicar
I
mejor.
mentioned
Deja
that I have had
que pase la
personal
voz.
dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Muy bien, te explico. Se llama Genshin Impact. El juego es un RPG de mundo abierto en el que puedes elegir a un viajero o una viajera, cualquiera de las dos. En mi caso yo elegí a la viajera, como podrás ver. Y la historia se trata de que al principio enfrentas a una diosa desconocida y te separan de tu hermano o hermana, depende de quién elijas. Después te embarcas en una gran aventura para volverte a reunir con él. Así te lo reduzco en pocas palabras. Creo que lo resumí bastante bien. Actualmente nos encontramos en lo que es la quinta nación. En total son 7, sin incluir Celestia, que es el mundo de los dioses. Así que bueno, muy chido el juego. Me he metido muchas viciadas. Actualmente no tanto, pero sí hubo un tiempo en el que estaba tan metido en el juego.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Si tienes la oportunidad de jugarlo, te lo recomiendo.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest,
Aunque ahorita estoy en
it would
duda.
behoove you to
Ese
avoid any
personaje lo acaban de
confrontation with
meter
him
y
or
no sé
any
si
of his
tirar por él.
subordinates.
En la próxima tirada me sale legendaria y es la legendaria asegurada, pero según yo estoy ahorrando para Jurina. Pero este vato es tan poderoso que ya no sé. Alto lore, sí, la verdad que sí, me la rifé. Pero bueno, esa es la versión corta de qué se trata este juego. Tratas de recuperar a tu hermano o hermana, dependiendo de qué elijas. Se supone que el canon es que elijas al hermano, pero
The
bueno.
Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk privately.
No te
Now tell
preocupes,
me, you
Neulet.
two.
Déjanos a nosotros.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Mi PC es de la canica y ni ya ni YouTube carga. Este juego también está para teléfono. Si tienes un teléfono con 4 GB de RAM, te jala el juego. Sí te funciona.
Madeline,
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Inténtalo.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Merit.
Muy bien. Ah, creo que ahí va a estar las animaciones de que... Misión actual. Una comedia incavada. Misiones de monjas. Seguir con la misión actual podría comprar algunas escenas de las siguientes misiones. No se puede proseguir en ella. Vamos a tener que interrumpir lo que es la misión. Y hacer la misión que nos pedía. ¿Cuál era? Ya no me acuerdo cuál era. A ver. Una comedia incavada. ¿Dónde está esa misión? No me digas que no he hecho esa misión. Una comedia incavada. A ver, voy a revisar por el lugar. Voy a revisar por la zona. ¿Dónde está esa misión? Es que también es mi culpa por no hacer misiones, pues. Como les dije, he estado flojeando mucho lo que es Genshin Impact estos días. A ver. Considerando esto, creo que la misión debería de estar por acá.
Too slow.
A ver. Yo asumo que será esta. A ver. Vamos a llevar la misión. 3 novatos y un quinógrafo. No es esta.
Squall and Fury.
Ahora con los nuevos capítulos de una serie perdí mucho de mi tiempo. Suele pasar, te entiendo, no te preocupes. Si no encuentro la misión, vamos a tener que dar a proseguir y ya avanzar como podamos. Porque no localiza la misión. Yo pensaría que uno pensaría que estaría aquí cerca, pero pues bueno, como no la localizo, tendré que aventármela. Pero primero, como les dije, tengo la percepción de la realidad bien alterada y voy a ir a subir por esa wea. Voy al apartado de misiones y en la parte superior. En la parte superior. La pincelada. Misiones del mundo. Se hizo Jaravana. Aventuras en el horizonte, tres novatos, recuerdos de Fontaine, otro posible hogar. Ahí lo dividen por encargos, misiones secundarias, sí. Sí, pero al parecer no he encontrado la misión. Lo cual es un error muy grande que no haya hecho engaños de licor dulce. A ver, voy a hacer algo rapidito, chicos, que es lo que es revisar dónde se encuentra esa misión. A ver, otra vez el nombre, ¿cuál era? Una comedia incavada. Muy bien, espérame un tantito porque tengo que buscar dónde se encuentra esa misión. Una comedia incavada. Genshin. Ah, ya vi. Es una misión que está allá adentro. Bueno, chicos, como aquí no sé qué vaya a haber, voy a ir con un buen equipo. Normalmente tengo aguante por el término de exploración y movimiento, pero en estos casos creo que llevaré el equipo que hice en el abismo. Si no han visto mi video del abismo, les recomiendo verlo, ya está publicado en el canal, es un video. Y me lo completé justamente con este equipo, así que voy a ponerme a Shinobu.
Don't tell me they did it again.
Este equipo es muy roto, chicos. Si tienen estos, se los recomiendo. Y cambié el personaje, pero no puse el equipo. Genial. Increíble. Estoy impresionado de mi inteligencia, chicos. Oigan, vamos para allá. Aquí no nos rendimos, chicos.
Already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
¡Ay, Dráculo! ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está?
Speed of light. Hey!
¿Dónde está mi Dráculo? Sí es ahí, ¿no? Me estafaron, ¿verdad? No hay hidróculo, chicos, me estafaron. O quizás estén un poquito más al frente, no estoy seguro. No sé, es la primera vez que voy a visitar este lugar.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows? It might help your professional reputation.
Totalmente.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Mejores
Oh,
pensamientos.
she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep. I'll take it from here.
Estaría en tornar a la pobrecita que la dejan ahí todo el
Okay,
tiempo.
let me see. You are the Traveler and Pine.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy
Por
without
eso
the
el
Archon's
pastel.
permission,
Por eso el
thereby
pastel.
incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Wait, you mean the cake that
Todo fue una trampa, chicos.
was...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble.
Todo tipo de
And
atrocidad. ¿Qué te
considering how
pasa en la
fond Lady
cabeza? Solo
Furina
fue un
is of
pastel.
sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
Wow, me halagas.
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Ah, sí, chicos, aprovechando que somos muchos actualmente en el directo, me gustaría dejarles un pequeño mensaje. Como recordarán, yo sigo en exámenes, por lo que el día miércoles y jueves no voy a hacer ningún video ni directo porque voy a concentrarme en terminar ya proyectos que apenas me están dejando y que me van a dejar mañana y otras cosas. Así que es por eso que el miércoles y el jueves no va a haber directo. Pero a partir del viernes voy a estar transmitiendo en lo que es la plataforma de Twitch. ¿Y por qué voy a hacer un cambio en la plataforma de Twitch? No es que esto sea un cambio permanente, sino que yo voy a participar en ese evento de Genshin Impact de retransmisiones en Twitch. Y voy a estar participando ahí. Voy a empezar a hacer los directos ahí por si quieren ir a espectearme ahí en Twitch y conseguir lo que son los beneficios del espectador. Ahorita al finalizar el directo les dejaré una publicación con el link a mi Twitch para que puedan ir allá, los que quieran obviamente, los que gusten y los que quieran el beneficio del espectador. Recuerden que pueden ir con otro streamer que sea más popular que yo, no necesariamente tengo que ser yo, pero sí, voy a estar haciéndolo hasta que acabe el evento. Probablemente voy a estar horas intentando buscar una manera de cómo de hacer directos largos de Genshin Impact, y solo quería dejarles ese aviso por si me quieren ir a pasar un rato en Twitch y practicar un rato conmigo. Pero bueno, dicho ese anuncio, ahora sí continuamos con la historia y no lo atrasaré más.
All right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Que quedamos guapas, ¿eh? Eso ya es lo que vimos en el tráiler. Empieza todos los trámites con ayuda de Maret.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days.
Ah,
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
qué malo. Me imagino que esta será una zona como Cima, de que cuenta como una pestaña en el mapa, me imagino.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here? Did...
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand new fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life.
Lo que no saben es que yo me puedo escapar por un teleporte.
They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupon?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
A ver, solo quiero confirmar ahorita. Ah, no, nos llevó aquí. ¿En serio? ¿Neta que nos llevó acá? De acá, venimos hasta acá. What the fuck? Gracias por ese recibimiento, caballeros. Se les agradece, su país se lo agradece. Ahora, ¿qué es lo que tengo que hacer?
Our bond is strong.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
¿Cuánto estamos bajando? Fuerte Merodis.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meripede? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. If we're discovered, even Nervalet might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not...
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone,
Claro que sí.
did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to...
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so good luck.
Gracias, supongo.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many Gardermacks around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, when I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Nervalet, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Nervalet?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Sé que eres el gran duque.
Oh, greetings, my
Voy a
good
estar
fellow.
ahí.
Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the fortress of Meripede had been built.
Él
on
es
the
el que sale en la
coast.
segunda parte, si no
It would
recuerdo,
have
y
been
que
so
se va a ir al
convenient to
permanente.
enjoy a nice chat
Si
in
no
the
me
sunshine.
recuerdo, si alguien sabe, por favor corríjame, si es que me equivoqué.
I just got so nervous when I saw you.
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you.
Bueno, vamos a cubrirle por mientras.
Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting. I believe that fate will reward all those who take it. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in...
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh, no wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with it.
Sí, vamos con él. Hey, ¿a dónde fuiste? ¿Seguimos en Fontaine? Sí, seguimos aquí, what the fuck.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to...
Bueno, al menos ella, tú no. Comida de emergencia.
Maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards.
Y si yo quiero
Now,
que...
we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't...
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
Oh, genial.
But that's not
Hotel
how it
pagado y
works.
trivago.
Back in the day, it'd cost you reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right?
Let's continue this way.
No me agrada para nada este lugar, chicos.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
Que bien me conoces.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Así que tengo que estar aquí 45 días. ¿Dónde está? No, eso es una oficina. Oficialmente no es por aquí. Entonces, ¿por dónde es? Ay, sí, ese tipo no me cae tan mal. O sea, yo pensé que se me iba a quedar un poquito mal por el trailer. A ver, vamos a seguir las estrellitas. Yo nunca sigo las estrellitas, pero bueno. Yo nunca suelo seguir las estrellitas, pero en este caso, como no tengo ni idea de dónde es el camino. Este lugar es completamente desconocido para mí. Oh, ya falta poco para que terminemos, chicos.
Incoming.
Mira, aquí hay un teleporte. Arriba se ven... No me digas que era por ahí. No voy a negar el hecho de que la música es un poquito tétrica.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous.
Vaya por Dios, parece que todo el mundo tiene miedo y respeto hacia Grizzly.
Sorry, forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Maripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay?
The fact that, as for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Maripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Bueno, ya cumplimos una hora, chicos, así que... ¿Este es Play?
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace.
¿Qué hace la qué?
I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
Bien, bueno, chicos, sé que el directo se puso muy interesante y la misión también. La verdad es que es de las pocas veces que sí le estoy prestando demasiada atención a la historia porque sí me está interesando mucho, pero desafortunadamente lo vamos a tener que dejar hasta aquí. Como les dije, me encuentro en temporada de exámenes y no me puedo dar el lujo de estar haciendo directos todo el rato. La razón por la que hice esta vez fue por una ocasión especial, ya que era el nuevo directo y aparte había terminado todos mis trabajos para poderles traer este directo. Así que espero puedan disculparme el por qué solo duró una hora, pero les prometo que a partir del viernes ya empezaré otra vez a durar un poquito más. Pues bueno, espero que como siempre les haya gustado este directo. Muchas gracias a todos los que estuvieron dentro del directo, en serio se los agradezco mucho y nos vemos hasta la próxima. Adiós.